Hello, and thanks for watching the Superintendent Report. I'm Jenny Santiscoy, and I'm here with our Superintendent, Dr. Warren.
Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
So as we approach the end of 2016, what are some focuses heading into our 2017 year?
Well, Jenny, something's really big is going to happen at the beginning of 2017. When we get back from our Christmas break, the legislative session is going to start. So we're developing priorities right now. Our priorities are going to be, number one, is to maintain and even increase academic success in the district. We're going to work on making sure that we stay ahead of our growth. We are still growing as a school district. We've got more than 22,000 kids now, and that's huge for us. That's the first time in NISD history that we've been over 22,000. And we're going to work with the legislature to make sure that we can maintain financial stability. So those are the three big priorities that we're going to go into.
All right. So what is ASETAR?
ASETAR, that's a great question, Jenny. ASETAR is one of the financial issues that we're going to be dealing with, and this is very complicated, so I'm going to kind of go slow. Everyone, your parents, everybody who owns homes in the school district, who owns businesses in the districts, they are taxed at a tax rate to make sure that we receive revenue for the school district, okay? About 10 years ago, you're an 11th grader, correct? Mm-hmm. So about the time you were in first grade, the legislature made a decision that they were going to reduce the tax rate for all public school districts in the state. Okay, so 1,000 of us lowered our tax rate by about 50 cents. Okay, so that means we reduced revenue that we use to pay staff, to pay the water bill, to buy books, to do everything. Okay, so when the state made us do that, ASETAR was put in. ASETAR is additional state aid for tax rate reduction. So we got additional money from the state to make up for that reduced tax rate. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the problem we have is they put an expiration date on ASETAR. And this next school year, we are going to lose almost $10 million a year. We live on about $190 million a year to fund the schools, to fund 28 schools and to fund the district. We're going to lose almost $10 million of that per year after next school year. So it's very important that we talk to our legislators to try to extend that ASETAR because we still haven't made up that money that they made us lose by reducing the tax rate. Mm-hmm.
So what does the loss of ASETAR funds mean for NISD?
Well, it just means loss of funds. Again, we need that money, again, to fund everything that we do. $190 million sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. But 80 to 85% that is people. It's your teachers, it's the teachers who support, it's the people who support your teachers. And so we have to keep hiring people because we're growing 1,000 kids every school year. Mm-hmm. That's how much our growth is. So we can't just stop hiring people. But if we lose that much money, it's going to be very difficult for us to balance our budget every year.
So what can the communities do to stay informed and make their voices heard?
We need to speak up. That's a great question. Be involved. I'm going to all the faculties, all 28 faculties. I'm going to faculty meetings. I'm meeting with parent groups. And the number one thing that we can do is to be active in the legislature. Email them, call them, even go to Austin and participate in the hearings. But just make our opinions known.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to this month's Superintendent Report on Northwest Educational Television. See you next month.